be back live for the 85th time today.
There we go.
Yeah, Streamlabs is doing its thing. Trying to piss me off or some shit. Also, why do I get like 85 notifications?
You don't like free notifications?
Wow, 3D code, man. How are you, bro? How's it going? Now, this is because we were talking about OGs. About people with 45 years behind a stream.
Hey, Code Warrior.
He's the gift leader?
Yes,
how's that possible?
Instead of Racy, because Racy gave up on that. He got tired at, what was it, 2,600? Something. Pretty cool. It's also one of those who been here for at least 8 years. Alright, now how do we figure out fabric stuff?
With the power of friendship.
I was going towards SpongeBob and his imagination.
Crashed.
How do I don't like the distance.
Simulation max distance config. Maybe.
No, I think maybe no. This is the distance from the kinetic bone, so it doesn't go,
got it.
you know, under that weird thing where it's dropping weirdly. Default.
Oh, maybe it's on the head mesh, maybe? Kind of like the skin in
The physics asset has no options for distance. Collision thickness for self collision. 0.1. No, this is for self collision. This one should be right. This one does nothing. Why?
maybe cloth asset terminal? I don't know.
No, this
Let me
is
open
just
up.
the previewer. Is to have it here.
It's not in default config, semi-default config.
Let me gather this closer because it pisses me off. All this distance.
Yeah, default config looks like it has a lot of options.
Yeah, but this is material stuff, right? Not collision stuff, is it?
Yeah, but it may have thickness in there.
Collision thickness. Self collision, self collision. Like these settings here are also in here. So how the fuck do I need this? I'm pretty sure these nodes, they're not needed anymore.
Hmm.
Like I'm pretty sure that if I go in here, okay, break this shit. If I go in here, I just put this in here. Yes, yes, you're a nice blow. Shut up. And I take this, I put this nodes like this. No? So what's the point of having options in default config here for collision?
Maybe it drives those other nodes.
Hey, Vardosh. Like it makes no sense. Maybe if I put it before, no, make no difference. Oh, I'm dumb. I took the wrong node. Maybe that's why. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think that's what's supposed to happen. I also hate that it's not showing me the collision of this, even if I use the normal physics asset. Right? This,
Mhm.
it's not showing me the colliders, even though I have the physics asset. It's kind of like retarded.
Yeah.
No, where are you? Where's my cloth? What is my cloth disappearing? Oh, not connected. Now it's suddenly very weighty again, and I didn't change anything. How does that make sense? How does that make sense, Unreal? These fuckers are. Why did you added a new weight map? I just want to paint on this fucking weight map. How do I do that? Also, why the fuck is shift for black? Um, why is not working anymore? Exactly the same shit that I had before. Was the order different? And that matters somehow, the order of this? Swear to God, if it matters, it's gonna make no sense in the world. It doesn't. It just went places.
Hell?
How is this behaving differently when I switch back to from 32 to 100? It fixed it, and then when I went back to 30, it's working again. But this is, I still don't know where the fuck it is. And the density is fucking insane.
Black colors.
And what kind of density I should use for this to not stretch like crazy?
There we go. Sorry.
I don't know. I know a lot of this works with importing a USDA from
Yeah, I
Marvel.
understand that you import an USD and it has like the predefined values. This makes no sense.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
If I want this to be, you know,
Saturation. Okay. It's hue saturation lightness. I understand. is that so narrow?
We should not even fucking stretch.
Yeah, but you have the max distance overriding it, no?
No, these are like fabric settings.
Yeah, that's the default, and then simulation max distance should edit that.
No, bro, this is the distance from the tether where it's simulating. I don't think it has anything to do. You see, the maximum distance the simulated particle can reach from its animated skin close mesh position. So if you have a part that is skinned, right, like this part for me in my case that I made, right, even though I would like to not have any, right, but I made this black so that that part is skinned, right, moves
Mhm.
the same way with the neck, and everything else would be simulated. And if the particle it's in this range, it's gonna uh, be simulated. If not, it's gonna be pulled closer so that the
Got it.
cloth doesn't fucking overstretch this. This has nothing to do with the actual values for the simulation, which are here, right? Where you say like, hey, I want my edge to not be stiff. Everything is gonna become shitty, right? The problem is that at one, this is still not rigid. Like you have no rigid mesh on this shit,
Mhm.
which makes it very problematic because this is exactly what I don't need. I need to be able to make something very stiff. And while this is like at max, this is still stretching like fucking crazy and bends. The default values here are, max values.
Mhm.
But what bothers me is this collision thickness. Like, this is disgusting. And I would say like, maybe it's because of this fucking collision, right? And it's like the distance, it's fucked up. But even if you increase the distance, the collision here remains the same. Like
No,
nothing
then
changes.
I think it's how it's imported. So you got to import it closer to the model.
This is not like this imported. This is close to the model imported. Look,
But does it hover off the model like that?
no, I don't think it hovers that far. Even though I made it on the top, right? It's not
Mhm.
that much thickness. Just
Because I'm looking at my pant model, my pant mesh rather.
close the window. Oh my god, I cannot
Yeah,
change it.
yeah, it's floating. So I think you need to import it closer to the model. Do like a transform, shrink it down a bit. Well, not shrink it down, but like move it in
Bro,
by
but
normals.
it doesn't matter anyway. Like, this should not, like, when you simulate, you should take into consideration where you have things to hit, not like generic fucking shit.
This is true. This is true.
Like, what's the point? You have closed simulation and it cannot go closer than where it is in the default state.
Mm-hmm.
I think my Unreal will explode because of it. Maybe it's just a bug and it's not saving that distance, and now it was trying to go for 100. Bug
Yeah,
that I
yeah,
put
yeah.
20, whatever it was. 0.1. Let's see. If I save this,
Yeah, so maybe it doesn't update visually until you.
it's still exploding. I think it might just be bugged.
Oh,
Now it went through. I think it's not updating till you save and close.
It's-
It's kind of stupid. Out of curiosity. Yeah, it's not updating till I reopen it. It's so fucking retarded. But still, why does it fucking go through the skin is the question. Hmm? Why is it going through the skin?
no say, Nem, no say.
Also, why do I have all the animations in the world? I don't have. I mean, something that moves the fucking neck. Like it's showing me the whole fucking. Hmm. Yeah. Let's see if we go plus 0.3. Reopen. Going through. Which is like the most disgusting thing that can happen. For it to go through the skin. Let's try different. Let's do a different thing.
It looks closer though.
Yeah, it looks closer here, but it goes through the fucking So let's, I have the combined mesh. No, I don't have the combined mesh because this is a very special software. If you put clothing, you know, like shirt and pants, right? It literally cuts the mesh. So it leaves you only arms and legs. Everything else gets deleted. Export outfit combine. Uh, it no, I want to assign a physics substitute. I don't see the bodies. They're there, but with them all. Array skin triangle mesh. Yeah, shut up. Set physics asset. Organ. What's police? What the hell? Oh no, it was body. Save. Close. Open again. No, still goes through. Why? Makes no sense. Why is it going through?
Do you think it's particle distance, like in Marvelous? Like, what if you subdivided it and then brought it back in?
Hey, Mike. In my post with this character. In we're working on it, but I'm trying to figure out ways to do the necklace that doesn't involve like 8 million uh, bones. I don't think I'll be able to. I assign a fucking material to this. Just create new material. Just need it to be double-sided. That pisses me off. Sided. Thank you. Let's see. My paint map is gone because new topology.
And it should really keep
The paint on UVs.
Yeah.
I think. Look how it works. Oh yeah, works perfectly.
It was the subdivision? Oh, no. Delay. Stiffness?
At max, bro. Everything in terms of cloth, this should not deform at all. It should be like a hard surface. This makes no sense. It's at max, it's at 1. 1 stiffness, 1 bending, you know, area stiffness 1. This should literally be a fucking stiff fucking shit.
No, it's not gonna be. Damn, what was that setting? Let me double check my.
But this exploding thing makes no sense either.
Nay, but it sits on the neck.
It's on his ass. Exploded again.
Oh, you know what's interesting, Nim? My simulation collision config is the last thing that I have, not the first thing.
I don't think it matters where it is. I don't think the order of the shit matters in any point unless you're having something that is driving something else. In theory, you should be able to put this here without a problem.
Go to let me see.
Doing exactly the same shit. Time to ask AI. Time to retire from this.
That's your simulation. I can't read that. It's all pixely. That's your simulation, blah blah blah.
Relation default config. You can see here that it the node details. As I said, like the order
No,
should
no, no,
not
no,
matter.
no, not default config. Simulation collision config.
Collision is at the end. Here is the collision, physics, self-collision.
Try putting just try putting collision at the end. Simulation collision config.
And just use the order that motherfucker in the video was using. What do you want, cat? Exactly the same result.
Okay. I got one more for you. Let me see if I edited it. You have your mask config, simulation mask config? No.
Simulation mask config? No.
Uh, wait, no, here we go. Simulation bending config. Try that.
Which is what?
Oh, just, yeah, bending. And I guess according to you, you can throw it anywhere.
Yeah, I'm sure that there are nodes for each separate option, right? But default config should cover that up.
Let me see what my settings are.
But what I don't understand is why this mesh with the subdivisions go so fucking crazy.
Do XPD for the solver type, and then why does yours look different from mine?
Why is it going through? Oh wait, going through because it's oh no, this actually remained white now. So why are we back at this stupid shit being too heavy?
Do you have a mask config?
Mask config for what?
The mass of the object.
No, it's in
Isn't
the
that
default.
well, apparently the default isn't working them.
Nothing works. 0.01. Yeah. Default value.
You know, you gotta save it and reload it. Come on, Nim.
Fucking save and reload.
Oh, change it to total mass, not density.
Total mass. Total mass. How much do you want it to be? 0.1.
Mine is on 18.
18 kilos.
I don't think it's kilos, Nim, is
Of
it?
course it's kilos, because it's fucking Unreal. Unreal uses kilos.
Oh, I don't know then.
It's this is the distance again. Collision config. Let's move this back before set physics. It cares.
Let me see where my set physics is. My set physics is right after self collision and right before simulation collision config.
I give up. Make- What do you mean my voice is too low? How is my voice too low? Oh, it is. Where the fuck is my voice too low? Give me a second. Did I fuck up my gain on my microphone again? No. So why the fuck is too low? Weird.
The Streamlabs crashed.
Yeah, but you know it doesn't change fucking settings in gain and shit.
Yeah, it's not supposed to.
Test 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 fucking hell. Should be fine now. Now my voice is fine, right?
Mm-hmm.
What mic do I
Oh,
have?
well, you're
My voice on stream, because in Discord you
yeah.
should hear me fine. I have a Blue Yeti or whatever the fuck it is. Fuck the clothing. I'll do it with chains. Oh wait. Something changed on my collisions? No. It's junky because of what? Should mock up my face? How do you think this is done, Jay? Hmm? Think this animation appeared by magic? It's live link. The default ones for talking and moving? No. It's like just a basic animation to go in here. Where was it? Morgan and details. Live link. Oh, I need to open up the I need a camera. I don't know if I have enough light though. This shit. Error timeout sampling video. What? It broken? Why is the camera not turning on? Well, thank God the camera is not working. VTuber, yes.
I need to make some food. I'll be back. Throw something in the oven.
Why are the lights on the fucking camera, but the camera is not working? Come. No, Logitech capture. I might know why. Oh, wait. Oh, I know why. Streamlabs. Let's try again. Okay. I don't think I have enough light for this. Probably not. So it's gonna be very choppy. Probably. Or explode. Like that. I think Unreal had enough for today or some shit. Oh, calm down. What the fuck was that? Why are you not working? Let's look at switch. This is follow the head. Why the fuck are you not working? Start to piss me off. Why this shit not working? Anybody? Anybody knows? Why you not working? Let's see, I'm actually curious in the stupid. We can just try take recorder. Not working? Worse. Actor. Morgan. Also, why the fuck? This is fucking crazy. Oh, now it's working. You woke up, huh? You see? So it's working. I can talk with you guys. And then she's gonna have a stroke when I'm smoking and I have my fucking hand before my face, you know? Weird. It is weird. I also don't have enough light, so it's gonna go crazy in how it moves. And also missing a lot of expressions, right? Like micro expression on the face. It's not gonna register, you know, uh, inflating your cheeks or going in. Not gonna move the nostrils. There's all kind of weird shit that it's not doing. Also, does it work with the simulation at the same time? No, of course. Why would it? You see, because I do not have enough light, everything gets flickering because it doesn't know how to register all that shit. What do you mean? Those people use like crazy fucking gear to scan animation, motion capture stuff. Well, I'm pretty sure that if I open up the light, it's probably gonna be much better. Even though the light in the back, probably I could be without it. Now it's still flickering like fucking maniac, no? I need a light from the front.
Already.
Too much trouble for nothing. But yeah, so you can make this and actually record it, make it work. Or at least get a degree of an animation. Napping. But she has a broken neck when I go outside the fucking camera, right? Oh no, it's just living at the last frame. But the thing is that you can record this and then you can animate on top. I clean up and add more stuff. Sell that VTuber model for 1 mil. Can you imagine having to run one game in the background for this? The iPhone shit works better? No, the iPhone shit works exactly like any other webcam. It's not better. For better results, you need a camera with 2 lenses, you know, a 3D camera that actually records depth, not generates depth. Because this one generates depth by itself also, right? It's like tracking the, you can see here that it's tracking the points on my face, right? So they kind of like move. So it still has a depth level, right? Yes, everything has depth. Any camera can generate depth, but to actually have proper depth, you need 2 lenses, right? Which this doesn't have, nor iPhone. That is scary. Why is it scary? Hmm?
Mm.
What's scary? Your chin wiggles, everything wiggles because there's not enough light. So the markers that it's generating on my face are like going places because there's not enough information coming in. I'm pretty sure I can change some of the, let me see. Can I configure this camera? Logitech. Fucking G-Hub, whatever the fuck it's called. That's, what did I just show you, Jay? It's generated depth based on color information, right? On shadows and shit like that. But it's like crazy bump to generate height, right? You have a flat image and you generate height based on the information that you have from that picture, which is not absolutely correct. MetaHuman was always inside Unreal, but you had like the generator was made as a web page. But since they introduced the MetaHuman creator, nobody used the page anymore.
Night Fox uses the page. He's gonna have to update.
What's he using it for?
He's still on
I
like 5.4.
call him divine for
Divine.
fuck's sake.
Yeah,
If you say Night Fox,
Divine.
I'll be like, who the fuck is that?
Night Fox. Do a barrel roll.
Oh, Foxy.
Foxy.
What do you like? You like this name or you like this comma name? You can watch this stream forever. Let me move the camera lower and make this work with jiggle effect. Right? That's what we need.
No, Nim, don't do it.
You guys should be happy that the fucking physics don't work with the live link like this. It needs to be recorded or something. I don't know why dynamics don't work. But for the jiggle effect, it might actually work. But then I'll need, because you can see the body stays in the same position. Only the head that's moving. So there's no tracking for body. I think the jiggle, for the jiggle, you're gonna need an animation blueprint, right? That goes into the MetaHuman blueprint, and I think that will actually work because it's not at computation simulation time, right? So that might actually work, not like the earrings that are stiff, right? Because the moment I press this, everything stops. No live link there, which is kind of weird. Can we check? I'll be right back. I need to go to the bathroom and maybe make some tea. Be right back. I'm back.
Welcome back.
Magnum.
Let's see if I can put my shit on the wall too. A light color. Shade parallax. There's no parallax there, it's only normal now. Put like a basic light color. Doesn't seem to help too much with the lighting.
Sage.
What else is left to do for this character? The necklace. Then we have to take the dreads and make them happen. Which will mean another billion fucking bones. Because all this
Only
shit.
a billion.
All this
Make the
shit
dreads out of cloth.
needs to have bones to be dynamic.
You cloth everything, Nim. Jesus.
All
Nah.
this all this stuff. And it's not only bones for those, they will need bones for all the ornaments that are dangling.
No.
And once we're done with that and happy with it, you know, we also have to reposition the skirts that I made in Marvelous, make those with cloth. And on top of the skirts, we have that whole fucking metal ornament, you know, you recall it? That, see if I have it here somewhere. This one, you recall this one? Also, it's gonna need to be rigged with bones. So yeah, we're nowhere close to have this wrapped by any means. Yeah. Oh, and we have also the shoes. Should be somewhere. These ones, right? They also have some dangling parts. But I should do a belly dance mocap when it's finished. Make it sound like I'm able to do that or some shit.
Come on, Nim. You know you took belly dance classes.
You'll do it. Another 5 years of belly dance lessons. It has nothing to do with the belly dance lessons. I'm just handicapped. Even if I want, I would not be able to do it. Even if I knew how. Hmm. If I believe in myself, my bones will not be fucked up anymore, Jay? Is that how it works?
The power of friendship.
I only knew that. Jay. I've struggled so like 30 years with this pain when I could have just, believe in myself and be fine.
Mhm.
Believe hard enough, you can break the simulation. Yes. Or take enough shrooms. No, no, not shrooms. DMT. That's the one where people look in the laser beam and see fucking code, right? Chat, why are you destroying the fucking house? Go away. Enough of this live link. Pisses me off. You had your fun. Yes. Turn off. Where's my sequence? There you go. Let's put it with the dynamics and let it play with boobs. I said cat, not chat. Let's see what the kids are doing nowadays. Where is this
You're up to
lighting
no good,
things
I tell
from?
ya.
This is the there's a scene for metahuman lighting, which contains like 6 different environments for normal post processing and a few more for ray trace stuff. You have these scenes here. Oh, where are they? But it's a little bit modified from default. Yes. This is one of them, right? No. But I fucked up with all of them. Like this was more reddish, I think. More fire. And there's this one, which is like moonlight. And this one that we use, the portrait, red lantern, split, which is very greeny looking thing, and tungsten, which is very burned. But be aware that by default these are like the illumination, it's like this with the screen space. I don't really like because there's like reflection suck balls. Like overall you get, you know, some bouncy light when you use lumen. Less frame rate though. It's always fucking up. There's some bugs in this 5.7 that piss me off. Like, even though I saved this fucking sequence, right? And this retains, right? BP Morgan is gonna be, every time I'm gonna fucking reopen it, it's gonna be like, I don't know. I haven't seen. You don't have the thing uploaded anymore. Staying in 5.6 until someone forces you. I mean, they introduced a lot of good stuff in 5.7, but man, there's so many bugs, like way more than I think they hit me, right? Like exactly the things that I use were the most knocked off.
Mm. Yeah.
I really don't understand why the guys from fucking Epic are like this, right? Like every single fucking update, they change stuff that there is no point to change, right? Like changing name of variables in functions or shit like that. Like in this one, I actually found out why my. You guys recall, right? That when I was opening the fucking metahuman, right? The normals on the fucking head were all like completely fucked up. You recall that? That you would look in the metahuman creator, and my normals were having like all kind of weird details and shit. That never happened before since they introduced MetaHuman Creator directly in the engine. And I found out why. And if I tell you why, you will understand why I cannot fucking stand Epic when they're doing this kind of shit.
They just renamed it, didn't they?
No. They did something even smarter.
Oh, good.
So now it works, right? Like the texture is fine on the face, right? I have correct normals here. Everything is fine, right? But look what happens. I'll need to remove the rig. You have an inkling? I don't think you do. I really don't think you do. But throw your guess. I'll wait. Well, let me show you why. My head texture now, this, has default compression like a diffuse. If I put it in normal, how it's getting, by default loaded. There you go. How do you feel about this? They made a fucking shader in MetaHuman Creator for custom maps to get fucked up if you use a normal map override. Right? Because in materials here, you actually have a normal map override. But it needs to be with the compression setting needs to be like for albedo for it to work. And you would think that is the same shader as the body, but it's not, because the body needs to be with fucking normal map compression. If you put it with default also, guess what? You're getting fucks. Well, not right now, for some reason. But I had my share of fucks. Or is, wait, might be the wrong normal? No, I don't know why now it's not doing it. Trying to prove a point. But yeah, the face drove me insane till I figured out what the hell was going on. Why that normal map was continuously fucked up. And it's like such a useless thing to change. Why would you change your material that you already worked so hard to have it done in for MetaHuman? Like, why would you change the type of texture that it uses to override? Like, it makes no fucking sense. And it's not the only thing, right? It's like that node in close, right? That disappeared. Like that option into a node. And that kind of stuff happens like in materials all the fucking time. All the fucking time they change this kind of stuff, or function names or shit like that. So you don't know where the fuck shit is anymore. Oh, it's even better when you have a boolean that it's false or true, or when it doesn't exist anymore. Like, that's my favorite part, right? When you need something to exist and you cannot find it anywhere anymore. We're supposed to have a turn on, lock transition. Also, another thing that they did fantastically great is that they managed to fuck up the control rig, right? Because this fucking board, why is not working? Right. This fucking board, right, was supposed to go with the head, right? Like, you rotate the head, this is following, right? For some reason, it doesn't follow. It just moves into a weird position and it stays there, right? It's not rotating with the head. But let's say that's not the biggest issue, right? But then you have the fucking eye switches, right? Which gives you the direction where the character is looking, right? While if your head it's in the correct position, right, it works. But then if your character, you know, goes like this, you see where the lines are? She's not looking at this shit anymore. At the target. She's looking forward instead of looking here. Nonsense. Why the fuck is this happening? Makes no sense, right? And if you have her, because this was supposed to follow the head also, right? This should have been going, you know, with the head at least the roots here. But nope. Now they're like local. Now she's looking forward. Or whatever, a little bit to her left.
There's no switch for that?
The switch is to have this, and this was supposed to go with head. They broke up the connection in the control rig somewhere, and I actually looked for it and I can't find where they broke it.
Mm.
So you turn it off and you fucking use the default thing for the eyes, which is this. Because fuck my life. Makes no sense. And here we complain about marmoset. Yes. At least Unreal is free, exactly. And at least Unreal knows, you know, to render camera-facing planes. As particles and shit. Let's see what Nathan is doing. Doing food.
I'm hiding. Building out cards, I guess.
Enjoy your meal.
Yeah, I want to make some eggs. Throw some broccoli on it. Some sourdough. Why not?
Sounds good. Sounds good.
Epic also has endless money. Do they?
Forever money.
I'm gonna lose my mind with Cicada. Cause he's
Why are
sculpting
you-
stuff that doesn't make sense.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Alright,
Why does she have horns growing?
Oh,
Oh,
Uh,
is that how
I
temporalis
figured.
works? Right, it going inward?
No.
I need bread.
I, I, I don't know. I don't know.
You
Believe
do know. What
I-
you're failing is to understand that temporalis and that slight depression that you're seeing in some images are not related one with the other. They're not continuous surfaces.
Mm-hmm.
Let me share my screen and draw over your shit.
All right, let me zoom in.
Let's see these horns then.
Who goes there?
You made this. I've seen this so many times done by people. She literally has like these little horns here.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Little
Yeah,
shit
that's
bezel.
normal.
Yeah,
You saying
it's
that's
normal.
wrong?
Yeah. No, I'm saying that's very normal. Instead of having temporalis going like this, right? It's very normal to have that fucking horn happening in there, right? So you do not have the temporalis. What you see there as this roundness, it's actually the roundness of the temporalis muscle inserting itself over the ridge of the temporalis line, right?
Mhm.
So what you will have here would be a volume, but this volume continues all the way backwards here, which you didn't do, right? Because temporalis, you know, curving.
Right, that's the one that I've been drawing, the one that goes like that, right?
Goes like exactly.
No.
Goes when you look from the front, it curves inwards to make the triangle, and then it goes outwards till it hits the silhouette of the head. Right? So this goes like this. Right? It makes the triangle here, and that volume, right? It's rounded, right? And slowly it you also need to understand that this is rounded here because you have slight depression, and the more you go backwards, it's just on top, right? It's just this, right? It's continuing in a uniform way. It depends from person to person how defined this is, right? Like if you look at some guys that have a very strong temporalis, it's very well defined. But then you've seen some depression happening in here, right? And what you did was to combine the volume that you had here, right, with that depression, but continue this round volume that you had from the temporalis, right, continuing upwards, which is not true, because that's not what's happening, right? Because
I see.
you have a suture here, right, and you have the planarity of the forehead that goes like this. You have the planarity here on the top that goes like this, and then you have double planarity on the peak of the head that are going sideways and they go into the temporalis, right? So the depression that you see here is because the muscle here comes on top, right? You have the bump of the forehead, right? The frontal bone, right? You might get a seaming here if it's a very strong person with a very strong, well-defined whatever. But this is how far it goes. From here is just planarity. Planarity in all ways, but definitely not continuing this line curved, and definitely not continuing with the volume upwards. That makes no sense. But then again, this also doesn't make sense. Like all this distance that you have here doesn't make sense. Unless she got hit with a fucking shovel in the head when she was a kid and she developed a fucking temporalis of a dude. Because if you're showing me a picture where she has like this silhouette, when she's looking from the front, not in 3x4s, where you weird shit. That doesn't exist. Also, it's very easy to lose track of your skull when you're looking at slightly tilted forward or backward fucking volumes. But if I'm looking at that picture, right, I'll tell you, her skull shape is like this. That's her skull. But you also see a lot of the back of the skull that you will never see from the front because the head is tilted.
Right.
Right? So you get more height here, but definitely it's going to be kind of like this when you look from the upwards part. This goes in here, so you actually have separation from the ear. Have none of that. And you're getting fooled by her low hairline, and you think her head is like super fucking, her forehead is like super tiny. But her forehead, it's a normal forehead. It's just that her hair grows very low on the forehead. She has a little bit of flatness. She has a tiny skull, right? Like I sculpted also for you. But it's not as deformed as you're making it by just looking at weird pictures. And not understanding that the head is tilted. Like if you look at this fucking picture and you do not tilt your head when you're sculpting, then you're definitely gonna fuck up and add volumes, because here you have like a shit ton of volume that should not exist. And this should be way less defined, because this is the peak, right? Because you have two fucking plates here, right? That are also kind of flattish. For some people, very flat. Come on. Think about it. Don't just fucking sculpt for no reason.
Right. Oh, okay.
You need a
And
reason to sculpt them.
Keep a fucking eye on the shit that I made for you. I didn't make it for no reason. Did I? Also, do you want a cat? Who wants a cat? Everybody?
I would love a cat, but
You want a
I'm
cat?
mentally unstable to have a cat.
That's coming to visit tomorrow. I'm good.
Thank you for reminding me about the tea also. Very helpful, as usual.
Wow, you don't want to burn yourself on hot tea, you know.
Yeah,
Like
I
a
prefer my tea cold.
body temperature, you know. Best way.
Iced tea is the thing. If I would aim for iced tea, then yes. The weather is warm. True, we've had like 3 days in a row with 14 degrees. Maybe the spring is actually coming.
Yeah, we have half that, so sounds about right.
What's funny is that
Very
even though we had like 3 days with 14 degrees and during the night it's over zero, there's still snow outside that haven't melted
Oh,
completely.
I don't have snow.
It's fucking insane that it stayed for so long with really warm weather.
Thing is, there's so much salt in the air. Snow just melts straight away. It doesn't stay if it's not cold enough.
Have you guys played Lords of the Fallen?
The one they did a remake of or something.
A remake? No, they're working on the second one.
Well, there was one that went to shit, and then they made another one that was kind of like another version or whatever. I think.
I like how this looks so
Might
far.
have mixed it up. Hmm. Yes. It's the second one.
Hmm.
Yeah. No, I didn't play the first. But the guys that made this, they had like the very first game was kind of shit, and then they made the actual Lords of the Fallen, called it the same thing, and make everyone forget the first one.
Might be right. Me
And
too.
they did a good job. So.
The CEO is very anti-woke and he's one of the
Oh.
vocal people in the industry, against this whole bullshit.
Yeah,
I
look,
like
the
it.
woman's even wearing a dress.
I like it. Looks solid so far.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually you need balls, bro, to go against this bullshit. that ruined the whole fucking industry for so long. 15 years of garbage. Some Chinese dude made a great black cock. It's a black cock.
Yes. It's like the great tit.
Exactly. Also, I'm so fucking tired. The whole It's about Assassin's Creed Black Flag remake. Fuck off. And the fact that they released an update for Assassin's Creed Unity that works at 60 frames per second now on PS5. Wow.
Oh. Oh. I mean, Black Flag is still pretty playable now. It's not like graphics have improved, you know.
You realize that that fucking remake is gonna look worse than the original, right?
I have a feeling.
You know that, right?
At least it's gonna run worse.
And I'm
gonna-
pretty sure they used the same studio to remake it as they did for the fucking Prince of Persia.
Was there a Prince of Persia remake?
They wanted to. It got canceled like 8 times before they finally decided to
Oh.
cancel it completely.
Right, and somehow that company that got cancelled 8 times is still running. I played Black Flag a couple of years ago, and yeah, it's fine, like playable as it is. You don't
Make
need a
it look
remake.
like Skull and Bones? Probably. I wouldn't be surprised, Bill.
Yeah, just play Black Flag. It'll be alright.
But Ubisoft, I guess Tencent, it's heavy on marketing nowadays. I get in my feed everything. Assassin's Creed, Anno, everything. Guys need to calm the fuck down.
Which feed is this?
On X.
Oh. Go on X, all I get is like Elon Musk.
Bungie, it's begging reviewers to delay their reviews until second half of March for Marathon. Wonder why.
Well, I guess that sucks then. Wonder of wonders.
Bro, they have 56 players right now in the game. It's
Oh, is it like is it out for public consumption? I forget.
yeah, they officially released.
That
Ah,
was yesterday, right?
Yesterday or 2 days ago. It doesn't matter. Like they haven't breached all-time peak, it's 88,000 on a game that they need to sell, like 10 million copies to break even.
Hmm. In the meantime, Slay the Spire 2 is probably running very well, not that I've checked.
The what?
Slay the Spire 2, didn't that just release like yesterday?
Oh yeah. But that motherfucking game has like hundreds of thousands.
I imagine so. I mean, it's Slay the
Oh my
Spire
god,
only with multiplayer.
it's even higher now. From when we looked earlier, it was like 300 something. Now it's 430,000. The peak.
Yeah, but I mean, Slay the Spire and you have multiplayer. Now you can play with friends. It's like everyone who's played it is probably gonna go back. I played it too, but I don't care about multiplayer. So.
But you've seen, right? That an indie game beats the shit again from AAA masterpieces.
Well, they made a fun game. They didn't make a money game. What are you wondering about? And they already have the marketing. They have the name Slay the Spire. So, and if it's also good,
I never
okay.
heard about that game till.
But you hadn't heard about the first one.
No.
Huh.
But then again, it's definitely not my kind of game.
No. Roguelike card battle up a tower. Yeah, no, probably not. It's turn-based. That's right. Have to take turns to play your cards. Can't throw them all at once. When did you last play like a regular card game now? Like on a table?
A regular card game on a table? Like a few months ago. Played some poker.
Ah. You realize that is turn-based, right?
Why are you like this?
Me?
Yeah, you.
No, I'm the same as I always am.
You cannot compare a fucking card game that you play on the table with your friends and drink and, make fun and read their bluffs with a fucking stupid online game.
Mm.
They are a completely different experience. It's like, comparing going and into the nature and camping with playing fucking Fortnite because it still has grass.
Does Fortnite have grass? Maybe it does. Well, the difference is in the graphics. You can drink and make fun and read people's bluff in a game too, though. So,
Yes, but it's, bro, there are experiences that need to be lived in a specific way. You're comparing the drinking and reading people with the drinking in-game alcohol in Witcher.
No, I have a few friends who like to sit on Fridays and play video games from their own living room and drink.
Yeah, but sure. But why would you choose to play something that it's way better if you play live, right? Like a poker game or, whatever. Why would you choose to play a game that simulates that? It makes no fucking sense.
Because you're drunk and you can't keep up with these live games. You have to have turn-based to be able to think.
Yeah. I mean,
That's what I'm going with.
each to their own.
Yeah, no, I play a lot of turn-based games, but I like them. It might be that you have to like the game,
Probably. I mean, I find
Hello,
I find the Baldur's Gate pretty solid. Like, I enjoyed what I've seen, but I cannot play it myself because it pisses the shit out of me. And because we have technology to support real-time combat. We don't have
Yeah,
to
but then you need to control four 4 characters at once in real time. One with each finger.
Yeah, but you'll play with 3 other friends, and each will control 1 character, and you're gonna have fun.
It's gonna be really tactical, isn't it?
Go play fucking RTS if you want tactics.
So, oh yeah, well, we can do. There's a lot of these games like Baldur's Gate that also did like real time with pause, because you have to pause and click the things, but you can just not pause. But it is.
For me, it just doesn't work, right?
No, I know.
It's an outdated
I'm just
mechanic
being a
that
dick.
it's an outdated mechanic that made sense when it was invented, because the processing power and the whole background was to replicate D&D. But now it doesn't really make sense, and
So
the
everyone
degree.
who enjoys these games, they are now wrong, is it?
I'm not saying it's wrong, bro. You can, for fuck's sake, enjoying a game, it's so subjective. Right? Just like music, just like movies, just like any form of art. If you enjoy it, good for you. It's just not for me. From my point of view, I'm discussing.
Yeah. Fair enough.
Like I would any day take an action adventure RPG, right? I would take Witcher or Skyrim or anything else where I can actually go and fight and interact and do things in real time, then play a fucking turn-based. I'm not saying there were a lot of good turn-based, and I played turn-based games a lot when I was younger. But now it doesn't make sense in my brain to do it. I cannot stand it. Like I tried to play Baldur's Gate because I find the world and the whole story and the way the game is built and the variety of things that you can do in that fucking game absolutely impressive. And graphic wise, it looks good, especially for an isometric view kind of game, more or less. Looks good. It has depth. It's not dumbed down like most of the games that we have nowadays. But I just can't stand like going there and fight and just stay and wait for the fucking enemy to hit you and then you hit back. Where what's the point? Give me reaction time. Give me the ability to dodge, not just fucking roll a dice.
You do dodge. When you have high dexterity, the enemy will miss.
I have
Dodge.
dexterity, not the character.
But this means that people who doesn't have any dexterity can play the fantasy of playing a character that has dexterity.
You can play the game on easy mode, like a lot of people. They go and play in story mode, so they don't need to, if they don't have the skills required to dodge. Like hell, I'm not playing games in hard mode. Like, Ken playing all the fucking games in hard mode for some fucking reason. He likes, struggling to kill enemies for 5 hours just because they're bullet sponges.
Oh, if the hard mode is good though, that is the best thing. Not if they just bump the HP.
Give me one example of game where the hard difficulty
Doom.
actually brings new mechanics and shit, not just bullet
God
sponge.
of War.
God of War, no.
Doom brings joy.
No. They're just having more life, and that's it. And
they
punch
change
harder.
tactics when you.
No, they
They
don't.
do change position. Oh, I tried it. They do, and I saw images. This you can look up because I'm sure of it.
Bro, I tried God of War in hard difficulty.
From medium to hard, it changes.
I played
Final
it in
Fantasy
normal.
7.
That's not a game, bro. You cannot come at me with Final Fantasy.
Is it hard mode?
There's a hard mode, and the bosses have
remakes?
completely different moves.
Yeah, there's a good
Yeah,
few
on the
games where
remake.
there are positioning and move sets and stuff that and they add more enemies to God of War as well in the hard mode.
Terraria.
They also bumped the hit points, I'm sure, damage and stuff.
Yeah, but 99.9% of the games, hard difficulty means bullet sponges. More life
Yeah,
for them. and they hit harder, and that's about it. There's nothing, right? No new mechanics, no AI that becomes better, no, you know, you struggling to get better, like more skilled. If you have skill to do it on medium, you have skill to do it on hard also. Just takes longer.
Yeah, that's what I mean by a bad hard mode. But if you actually can get a game that changes things when it's hard, then then it's worth it. For like Total War, there's campaign difficulty and there's battle difficulty. The only thing battle difficulty does is bump damage and hit points and stuff. Reload skill. Well, now you can now you have a slider for that, so you can have the hard AI. It's slightly better.
Well, at least Microsoft is making now, for Xbox, that AI that will play for you when the boss is too difficult.
Good. So you don't need to play; you can just watch.
Exactly.
Like on YouTube.
It's like exactly. I haven't heard anything more retarded than that lately, and I've heard a lot of retarded things lately. But that's like the peak. Making a fucking AI to play the game for you when you want to go to the bathroom or when the boss is too difficult. It's mind blowing. But I guess that's the world we live in. People
Well,
need to watch TikTok while they play games also.
games don't pause the way they used to, Nim.
Yes, that's it.
You do have a point, though.
Like if I have a mindless AI that's just gonna do a basic attack while I'm in the bathroom, I don't think I mind that. Either that or finding a
I mean,
you know,
how many people pay for like a bot in World of Warcraft or install a bot at least to like go farm the gold for them and stuff? That's the most common ban reason there is.
Yeah. That's peak of civilization.
Yes. So, shall we play the latest World of Warcraft expansion? That's real time.
Do you know when I played last time World of Warcraft?
Burning Crusade.
In the first week of release.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you really quit that. You quit it hard.
I played for 5-6 days something, and I said, fuck this shit.
I played for 11.5 months.
And what's funny is that I know people with whom I played at that point who are still playing now. And
I do too. I do too. I actually like it, but I don't have the time. There's so much commitment. If you want to play with people, you have to keep up.
You can finish a game faster and then buy another one. Yeah. Look, this kind of stuff really 10 years ago, or 12, 13 years ago, when Remember Me came out, which was a fucking great game from many points of view. The only downside of it was that it was short. It was like 8-10 hours to finish it. And at that point, it was absolutely unacceptable.
Which year was this?
2013. 13 years ago.
The Order, when did that release?
That was
2015?
That was blamed also. No, it's around that the same time.
Yeah, but that didn't get. I mean, people.
Oh, it did. It did got a lot of fucking hate because it's so short.
Yeah, I think the boy.
2015.
That's right. 2015. Played it 2016.
It was like so much hate because it's so fucking short. Right? There were two things that people complain about it. One was the mechanics, the controls, right, that were chunky, and the fact that it's very short.
I didn't mind the controls. There's a bit of locked camera and stuff when you were like.
There are a lot of people who hate fucking fighting mechanics in Witcher 3. I had no problem with it.
I mean, they were a bit. I didn't like the spinning and jumping too much.
You don't like
and
that
then, like,
because you want a more realistic fighting style, right?
yeah, that's my
But
personal
no,
preference. The
people
mechanics weren't
complain
bad.
because you have to roll or you have to. But for me, the rolling and the fucking dodging in Witcher, it's actually pretty solid,
Yeah,
and it's not
I mean,
meant to be like uber complicated, right? You have science, you have fighting, hitting, uh, normal hit and heavy hit, and you have the dodge and the fucking roll. It's not overly complicated because the game is not about the fucking combat. But it's
I
decent.
played it for the combat.
From my point of view, it's a decent fucking combat.
Yeah, yeah.
But
Agreed.
people complain so much. Oh my god, the fucking combat is so bad in Witcher. But then they go and play fucking Elden Rings. Or any Souls game for that matter. Where the
Yeah,
actual fucking mechanics are horrendous.
I have pros and cons on this.
And it was the same with the Order, right? Like people were like, oh my god, the controls and the fighting mechanics are shit.
Mm.
Right? And then they went and play all kind of garbage games with terrible fucking controls.
Yes. But the best fighting mechanics is still. Well, I've only played the first God of War, but those are
Oh, God of War has
the
really,
best.
really nice fighting.
Yeah, I don't think I've ever tried anything better, in at least in third
Actually,
person.
second one is better. Sadly, the
Oh,
story is
really?
kind of meh. Yeah, second
Yeah,
one
that's why
with
I
the
just left it
with
because.
the new weapon, it improved a lot the fighting.
Hmm.
But yeah, again, as I was saying, like people were complaining about how short it was, right? Spear is meh. Is it though?
What's that?
The spear
I
in
didn't
God
get
of
it.
War 2. Actually, I used the
Oh,
spear a lot in God of War 2.
is that where he gets Odin's spear or something? Spoilers.
It's
Wing
not
it.
Odin's spear.
Yeah. I thought he would have stole it, but go gather all the weapons from the gods.
But what they did nice in the second one was that because you had enemies that you have to fight with different weapons.
Huh?
If they
Yeah.
were on fire, you would go with the fucking axe, right? If they were flying,
Yeah.
it's
Frost.
better to fight with the fucking spear. If you know they're cold, you would fight them with the blades. And they did a much better job to vary and push you to go through all the weapons when you're fighting. Now,
Nice.
if you're a maniac, you would go with a single weapon like a crazy person, right? Like I played the first one, I barely touched the kills blades.
Hmm.
Like I play with the fucking axe because you play for a long time with the axe, you get used to it and you get good with it, and
Axe
then
and shield all the way.
you don't bother to use the blades anymore because there's no real point unless you have one of those enemies that really require you to burn them. But for most of them, the axe does the job. Yeah, second one is more fluid also in terms of combat.
There's no problems you can't solve with an axe then.
I really enjoyed God of War. At least 2018 was a masterpiece of a game.
Even the graphics.
The graphics were good enough for what was required to meet. Like I'm kind of disappointed that the second one was not a big advancement in graphics. It was exactly the same fucking graphics. It was like a
I remember you
expansion.
talking about this. Mhm. Burgers. Yes.
Yeah, people complaining, about how short the game is. Now you get fucking games that are 6 hours, 4 hours. How long is the fucking campaign in Call of Duty? The paid version?
Isn't that for multiplayer, these games? Too?
Yeah,
When they
multiplayer
have a
like multiplayer,
campaign.
but you have a campaign that you have to pay for.
Oh. Oh, so you get the multiplayer free? Do you?
Yeah, the multiplayer is free now.
All right.
Like what, 3 hours or some shit? And nobody complains. Normal.
What do you pay for that campaign, out of curiosity?
Oh, I don't know. Let's see. The new Resident Evil is about 8 to 10 hours. Yeah. I mean, no, it's actually way shorter. You need 8 hours to like platinum it, which means replaying some part of it, because one of the last achievement is like something that you need to reload and replay.
I don't think I've ever platinumed a single game. I'm pretty sure.
What do you mean they were never... Bro, when I was playing fucking Call of Duty 20 years ago, that shit was like 80 hours of gameplay. What are we talking about?
This is true. This is true.
Yeah, I mean, I played Call of Duty 1
And
and 2 on the Xbox.
Battlefield, the old games
Played it.
were the same, Jay. What are we talking about? I recall when I was playing that one from World War II. What was it called? Battlefield.
First
Warzone?
Battlefield was World War II. I mean,
There,
that had no campaign, though. That was just multiplayer. Come on.
no, there was there was a fucking single player and it was long as fuck.
Which year are we talking here?
Early 2000s.
Yeah. Well, maybe I only had the multiplayer version because, I mean, we downloaded it from some suspicious place and played it. I think I would have played the campaign if I knew about it.
I can't recall which one was it. But they were, bro, games were different before. Now they're really tailored for the audience that the kids are making nowadays. Kids who stay more on social media and TikTok while playing games and actually playing the games.
Well, the number of games coming out is also higher, so every now and then you get something good.
They also try to make it like stream digestible, knowing that like people won't sit through hundreds of hours on a stream.
Yeah, but you know, once a year some game comes that you need 150 hours to complete. It's
Mm.
I mean, Crimson Desert is releasing now.
Yeah, I'll definitely play that just because it's a fucking big world and you can spend a shit ton of time in it.
Yeah. That should have like
Yeah,
potentially endless
the
hours.
the shorter campaigns, J, are from Battlefield 1 forward. and they're usually 6-8 hours to complete if you don't want to 100% them, which are on average, like for Battlefield 1 it's 26 hours to 100% it, which is still way longer than what we have nowadays. But then again, I don't know, man. Games back in the day, you would pick up a fucking game and you could play for years. Now, you can't even recall that you played the game. It's like reading a short novel and you forget after a week you even read it. There's no
That's just
impact,
age.
right? No, it's just, bro, the longer a fucking game has a story, the more impact it's gonna have on you. It's gonna build
No,
up.
I'm talking about novels. You read so
It's-
many that you forget it.
It's the
next
same,
week.
yeah. Like if you read like if I pick up a single book, right? And then I go and read some other books, there's no fucking way I'm gonna recall what it was about, even in general terms. Now, if you pick up a series that has 10 books, you're gonna recall some of the stuff. Sure, you're gonna forget also a lot. You're still gonna remember the core because it was built up on a long time and it went into long-term memory.
Yeah. I'm still gonna need a Stormlight recap when I pick that up.
Oh my god, don't even go there. I'm afraid
I
that
have read
I need to reread
first
all
two
that shit.
It's a worthwhile reread, though. I mean, you also don't need to pay for them. You don't have money. You already have them. No, you don't wish Crimson Desert to be multiplayer. Shut the fuck up.
Why? Go and
We're
play
not
the other
having
shit.
Crimson Desert multiplayer. Yeah. Go play the MMO. There is Crimson Desert multiplayer.
It's
Go
not.
play that. and see.
What's blood? No. How is the fuck is called? Blood Desert?
No, it's not Desert. It's no.
It's with desert. It's something with desert.
Yeah, not Crimson.
Black Desert Online.
That has desert.
What?
Black Desert Online.
Black
Yeah,
Desert?
that's it. It's Black Desert. It's not Crimson.
Yeah, Black Desert.
I played it a bit.
That's online. Go and play it. And I'm sure after Crimson Desert they will start working again on an online one. Hopefully it's not gonna take another 20 years.
I'm just. If the gameplay is like Black Desert, I'm gonna hate it. But it's an MMO. It has its own style. I think they have managed to improve the gameplay a bit, combat-wise.
I don't need co-op for this kind of games. I want to explore this fucking shit in peace. Exactly how I wanted to play Elden Ring. Oh, everybody, oh, get invaders, invade. No, fucker, they turn off the fucking internet and just enjoy the fucking game.
Turn Steam into offline mode and go. I did.
No, it
Block
has an
is
option
fine.
there to inside the Elden Ring, right?
No, I think
Or
there
you-
was like
To not have a
really
play.
for
Yeah.
all of it. Maybe okay. But
Inside
like
the game, you
other
have an
Souls-
option. It was the first thing that I fucking turned on
Mhm.
playing the game.
Mhm.
Fuck that shit.
Then you also don't get to see those marks on the floor that people wrote.
Yeah.
Big loss.
I'll be back.
Dry finger butthole.
Have the option would be nice. No, having a game that requires multiplayer means a lot of
That-
time invested into making that work, and you have to cut off other shit to make it work.
Holy fuck, it's expensive. Just like the if you go to Unreal and you make a game, but if it's like it'll work, but if you want to convert it to multiplayer, you're fucked. So you have to start with multiplayer in mind, make all the replications, check that it works, check that it works. It's pain in the ass.
Having fun, Nathan?
Yeah,
Mm.
fun is being hard. Working through the
Oh, and you have a little reference in the corner.
process.
Yes.
Yeah,
Is that from Andrea?
it is.
Andrea sent that, right?
Well,
Yeah,
usually he does.
he's corrupting me.
Motherfucker spamming that image since years ago.
It's the game list.
It's a hairy wizard.
For Hagrid.
You're a hairy wizard.
Still better than Skull and Bones.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know.
Oh yeah, the path to form.
The question is, how the fuck am I gonna make this necklace? Cause it doesn't look like it's an option.
Send it to me, Nim. I'll make the necklace.
Sure.
I want to play around with the cloth stuff.
Let the man fall on his face. It'll be good.
It's easy. Make something similar. Make a piece of cloth around the neck of a character that hangs properly with, rigid bodies in it and all that.
Okay.
Show me it can be done.
We'll sit there and wait. You go on ahead.
I'll definitely dive into clothing because I'll need to make the skirts. And I know I did the skirts with the USD export for Marvels and whatnot. Tested. Like,
Mm-hmm.
on
But then
5.4.
we're back to the problem though. With you have jewelry on top of the cloth that needs to be driven somehow.
Yeah. I'll see about that.
Yeah.
You got to check
Any
out that
predictions?
project, Nim.
One thing at a time, bro. I cannot figure them all out.
Sure. I was just you're gonna get back to here with the cloth again. So yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I'll bake it with cloth. I'll just bake that shit into. Because I was thinking about that also, right? Bake that stuff into geometry, just simulate it as cloth instead of having actual geometry.
Yeah.
Look less impressive, but if this fucking top holds, right, that shit will hold also.
I mean, the stuff that's closest to, like, that's more tightly bound, that doesn't move as much, and then you can have those as the cloth, and then you have some dangly bits that'll move. A happy medium. Then maybe you can keep the as you go really close. Because your top is a solid, like there's no holes modeled in, right? It's all an alpha map with normal.
Yeah, it's
Or have I forgotten?
it's alpha, yes.
Yeah, and that looks excellent. I mean, you can't tell unless
Well,
you go
yeah, but
close and zoom in on the angle.
no, because the geometry actually has some depth. I actually have a reach for this.
Parallax?
No, I mean I have a in Marmoset we were trying parallax and whatnot, right? But this is without. So I still have
Okay.
a little bit of depth in here, right? Which
Yeah,
is
yeah,
more
yeah.
than enough. Same for the ridges here, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like these ridges actually have some geometry. And it helps with selling the shadows, right? And covering up areas when you go
Yeah,
from
they'll show a
angle.
little bit in the silhouette,
Right?
won't it?
You're gonna get it here.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's good enough for you to not comprehend unless you're looking up close, right? But like if you're looking like this, you're not gonna realize the difference.
And I was thinking you could probably do the same for the jewelry. Have a little bit of height and stuff for most of it, and maybe some things will move and they get a bone. No.
The problem is if you're using cloth is that you're gonna get stretching, right?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
the biggest issue, right? Because you're not gonna have rigid bodies constrained and moving and connecting. You're gonna have things that are getting stretched to bend.
Yeah. And you have like the most complex thing you could do there, I think, because armor and stuff is like, at least if it's plate, that it doesn't move. And scale mail and stuff like that, they can stretch a little bit. Nobody's gonna care.
I mean, I would.
Mm.
I would love to see some fuckery where the scale mail actually, moves the links rather than fucking just stretch
Well, the
around.
little. Yeah, but scale mail also, like, if you make it proper, you have like all kinds of gambas and under there. So the torso doesn't move much. So
Yeah,
you
it
can just
doesn't.
put
It doesn't move much, but on the areas where it moves, right, you can see that when it bends, right, the actual links are rotating, right, and you're gonna get different specularity, which you do not get by just
Are you
stretching.
talking about chainmail now?
Yeah, chainmail.
I was talking scale mail, but yeah, chainmail's that's a bit different. Yeah, scale mail is like the actual scales modeled, well made.
But even those,
sewn
right,
on.
like getting those stretched. Come on, man, like
Yeah,
the range
I
of
was thinking.
of the armor, in all times, in medieval times, right, it was meant for you to still have mobility, right?
Yeah,
Maybe you were constrained to a degree, but you are still mobile.
chainmail, you're pretty mobile in.
In any kind, in even full plate armor, right? You still had a good degree of mobility.
Well, but I mean, if the plates themselves don't
The
move.
plates, no, they don't. But
Well,
like
they move a kind of
like
and like slide on over each other, but I mean,
exactly,
the
they
breastplate
slide
is rigid.
they slide over each other, right? So you do have, yeah, you have a chest piece, right? That is like this. That this will be, unmovable, right? This whole thing will be one piece,
Yeah,
right?
but that's
But
easier to
then,
rig.
but then you
just about
have
than
another one here that it's moving separately from this, right? And then you're gonna
well,
have,
you could have that.
sides
Yeah.
that are gonna be, moving differently from it, and all that shit. And most of the games, what they do whole fucking thing here, right? And then it bends.
Yeah, but there are examples of games that have done it. What do they do in
They are,
Does the plate bend?
yeah.
Well, it's not very visible, but that might be
It,
some
it, it
animation.
depends. It depends. But most of the plate bends.
Yeah, yeah, to a
Because
certain degree, probably.
there are very few games where they bother, right? Like we're looking at Senua, right? Like having that
Yeah.
leather piece, right? Move the arm, and when the arm actually pushes into the leather starts moving a bit. That's fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
That's the kind of shit that I would like to see in everywhere, right? But for that, you need technical artists that actually understand how things work, and they are paid to actually put the effort to make it. No?
Yeah, and the time,
And the time, obviously.
which is often the problem.
I've got this really
Well, I
great
mean, the
friend
time
named
is the money
Max,
and all
he's,
that.
really fantastic. Go check him out. Go subscribe to him. Yeah, let's go.
Yeah, but now it's all business. It's not about making cool stuff. Why bother?
Like I'm saying, there are always a few games that
There are always,
make an
yes,
effort.
there
It's just like
there
flooded
are
with
always
bullshit.
some developers that are trying, right? But most of the shit that we're getting, and especially that we're getting so much shit, right? Because there's a plethora of games appearing every fucking day,
Mm-hmm.
and it's like YouTube, You might have some good fucking tutorial videos in there, but holy fucking shit, digesting through, searching through all that fucking garbage.
And that good tutorial has like 200 views and like 50 followers, but it's
Exactly.
excellent, right? Never gonna find it.
I have plenty of those found. Very precise, clear tutorial about a thing or another with 10 likes.
Mhm.
There are 76 bosses in Crimson Desert, by the way.
Nice.
Mhm. That's nice, but I mean, I prefer 10 really good ones compared to 100 that is just, oh, yeah, another thing to
Well,
kill.
from what
Yeah.
I've seen, they're actually very different and looks like very interesting to figure out how to fight them.
Is it this game where if you kill them, you take their power or weapon or something? No, that's something else, isn't it?
Soul Reaver.
Yeah, but that kind of thing. I saw some gameplay trailer just recently that had this. But I think it was Summation, whatever. But no, that was like Neo 3 or something, wasn't it? Ah, never mind me. No, I shall make my tea. Yeah.
I scroll through Facebook and I see my fucking video, but not posted by me.
Of course.
Which video is that?
It's the one that I posted on social media with the earrings yesterday.
Oh, well, I mean, people
I mean,
are reposting it like they did it.
Gotta farm it.
it's
those
Artem,
views.
the guy who used to own 80 level, but it's funny,
So it's a
that
repost.
no, he posted like, "Hey, Georgian did this quick test in Unreal." It's just like
Yeah.
that post on LinkedIn that I also did. And it's funny how
Wow.
people are farming likes and stuff.
Oh, so they're actually making money and stuff of this.
I mean,
Just
you gather a
digging.
follower base when you post stuff
Sure,
made
but I
by
mean,
others.
at least they're crediting the guy who did it. It's not like
Yeah.
some guy just
How
taking it as his own.
you also need to understand how many people are actually reading the description of videos.
Wow, yeah.
You go, you see, you hit like and follow.
I very rarely hit like and follow, but
It's because
I'm
you're a
cheap
dick.
like that. Yeah, but I mean, I can't be the only one who's a dick.
No, there are plenty
Yeah, I
of
know
you.
that's how the world works.
That's why I have thousands of followers, and usually I post something and I get 100 likes.
Yes.
And you would
I
think,
do give
right,
you like some
in a community
sometimes.
of artists, right, everybody would go and support, right? Or one of my students posting on their artwork, right, and we're promoting it in here and whatnot.
Mhm.
And what's happening? Nobody cares.
Yeah, but I mean, you have like 50 people who's maybe actively even have sound on. So I mean, and
Ye-
yeah, maybe
Yeah,
they go and vote, but it's not going to make a huge impact, is it?
jokes on me, you disliked it. Good.
Wait, can you dislike an art station? No.
You can remove your like.
Yeah. Usually on YouTube, I give more dislikes than I give likes. Maybe that's not nice. Find some video that annoys me, I will give it a dislike. but I won't always remember to give a like if it's actually good.
Makes
So
sense.
yes, I'm a dick. What to do?
I only
Wow.
like videos that I want to add to a playlist without making a playlist.
Oh yeah, you go in your liked videos and look. Oh,
Yeah.
I could do that. Yeah, I know that. I've looked for things there before because like my last liked video. Oh, 3 months ago. Good. I can find it. That's why I don't like things. Yes,
Mhm.
I'm not a dick at all. I'm just pragmatic.
There it is.
But I also do read the text of these kinds of posts that if I end up looking at one. But then I don't scroll Facebook all day. So. Yeah, I didn't actually make my. Okay.
Yes, yes. They already pull out rumors about PS6.
Oh,
Be 4K 120 FPS. Yeah, keep dreaming. With what technology? With the AMD video cards that barely reach 60 FPS at 4040?
It's with the new RAM, Nim.
Yeah,
DDR15.
exactly.
Yeah.
Qualcomm Snapdragon
There it is.
in an ultra slim PlayStation. It'll be fine. But they're just gonna stream it from like servers, and you only install like 40
they're
kilobytes.
probably gonna reach 120 frames per second by upscaling and some AI garbage, right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, that's.
They'll be like, we actually rendered this 720. It doesn't matter that the hair is gonna look like a blob this thick, you know.
What?
But here is the biggest problem when you upscale because you have
Yeah,
very thin
anything.
surfaces, and when you
Yeah,
upscale
yeah.
it becomes a mess of a mass.
Yeah, but even like you can see like the haloing and the blurriness between the frames and stuff. It's I'd rather take like low graphics. But yeah, keep going.
So they will definitely go. We're gonna upscale from 720. Everything will run 120 frames per second, 4K, but it's gonna look like 720 with sharpness.
Yep. What's the problem?
We're all gonna be like people who forgot their glasses.
I dreamt that I needed glasses.
I actually think I
it
need
was nice.
glasses, to be honest.
Well, my dad said like it started after 40, so at some point.
I feel like my one eye is stronger than the other, and my stronger eye
Oh
is
yeah,
the,
that's the
the
common
right
thing.
one, and is the one that keeps getting inflamed from my problems, right? And because of it, I feel like I've lost some sharpness in it.
Yeah, I mean, if the eye itself gets inflamed and it bends your the cornea, you need to fix with laser when it goes to shit. That lens
Yeah,
that doesn't
well,
actually update. You have it all your life. It's the only like part the only cells in the body that doesn't actually die or regenerate. You just have it.
I mean, our eyes are not really cells. The big fucking neuron.
There are cells in the eyes,
No,
right? I mean,
no, they're
that's
not
what
normal
they built.
cells. That's why our eyes are not rebuilt themselves.
Well, what's a normal cell? I mean, yeah, but you have the cornea, the lens. It might not actually be called the cornea.
Consider consider the eyeball a single cell, because that's basically what it is.
Okay, all right.
What's
Yes,
inside
I've
it?
heard
It's
this
part
before.
of the cell.
Yeah.
Because you have all kind of shit in a cell,
Mm-hmm.
depending how it's specialized.
This is how it grew. Yeah, no, I've heard this thing. Like some Natural Geographic, whatever, evolution.
And they're making those fucking androids to transfer our fucking conscience anytime sooner.
You want to go sit in the computer then?
Oh, for fuck's sake, yes.
You're already sitting in front of the computer.
But you're trapped inside there. Think of all the ads they can feed you. It's I don't
I'll
know.
disconnect from the internet, don't worry about it.
You don't think you're gonna be living in the cloud?
I'll jailbreak it. I don't want to live in the cloud. I want to live in an android body so I can punch people in the face.
You want to run it locally, do you? I hope you don't run out of battery.
Yeah.
Oh, what was it, that Black Mirror episode where somebody had brain damage and then they uploaded their consciousness to the cloud or something, and they had to like stay online inside of their house, a little perimeter, and if they wanted to expand the zone, they had to pay more, and if not, they got ads.
Isn't it funny how all these fucking Black Mirror episodes start to become fucking
Oh yeah. I mean, the
reality?
guy who was making the last episode was he had to stop because like they've already caught up. If I show this, it just looks like reality, so he had to like push it more.
That's that's a very big philosophical question. Well, if you make a clone of yourself, including memories and everything, will the clone know that it's not the original?
They made a game about this just recently, right? Where
What?
the guy clones himself 50 times.
Oh, yeah, yeah,
That's
yeah.
also in Invincible, like the two brothers or whatever, but they're just clones and they keep like trying to kill the original one because they're both arguing that they're the original.
There's also Infinity Pool, the movie.
What's it called, this game? I'm gonna find it.
There's also a lot about teleportation, because in theory that's what's gonna happen.
Teleportation. Oh,
Yeah,
like you teleport from one body to another.
No, teleportation
you
from
move
here
your
to a different position in the world, right?
Oh,
But
proper teleportation.
yeah,
All right.
but it's not gonna
Alters,
be
it's called. The game. Alters.
it's
All
not
right,
gonna
that's
be
better.
actual teleportation, right? It's gonna be quantum entanglement, and you're gonna rebuild another body on the other side. It will have all your memories, all your physique or whatever, but will not be exactly the same person. So
Well, that's the whole Star Trek
exactly,
teleportation.
beaming.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, I haven't seen the last season of Foundation, but John was just telling me the other day that it actually sucked.
Is it very recent? I saw what was out like 6 months ago.
Probably.
I saw all of it.
Was it good?
You think so? It was
Or it was
Foundation.
just John very, very upset?
I don't think you'll have a problem with it, but I mean, I watched it like I did. It was getting a bit stale, and kind of, but it wasn't bad. Nah, it was fine. Like, it wasn't as good as as when it started, maybe, but no, it's not bad. I will
I
disagree
guess
with
John
John.
was just pissed or some shit.
But I should go watch it and see. You might disagree with me.
I will. Eventually I will.
But do it before you forget what happened in the rest of
Yeah,
it.
don't you see? It's 9:20, right? I'll go take a shower, and then jump in bed, read 3 pages, and I'll sleep. I'll wake up at 5 a.m.
Well, that sounds like a healthy lifestyle then.
Like, when should I watch these TV shows?
In the morning with your breakfast,
Yeah,
with your coffee. Instead of scrolling fucking X.
Bro, you know what I was doing at 5 a.m. this morning? Was it fucking unreal? That's what I was doing at 5 a.m.
You still
I can't bring my fucking coffee here, and Unreal or ZBrush is still open, right? And I'll be like, that shit doesn't look right. Take a sip, and I start fucking doing shit. Or if I have a student who sent me something, right, I'll download that and I'll start looking over whatever they did.
My whole point is, close X and turn on some foundation. It'll be better for your brain, I think.
Do you think I
Less
spent a lot of
stimulated.
time on social media? You'd be
It
surprised.
sounds like it because, like, you know all the
No,
memes and you send them to me, and you're surprised I haven't seen them.
most of the stuff, most of the time that I spend on social media is when streaming and talking with you guys and scrolling in on the side and see a meme or whatever.
Okay.
Otherwise, barely touching it.
I might believe that. Oh, well, Pix has written a review. Look at this.
Oh, a review.
Intention point of the last episode was added to surprise the book readers. Huh. Surprise the book readers. That's not good. That means they changed something. Yeah, I like the whole genetic dynasty and all of that. It's yeah, no, I'm thinking back now, and it's not bad. Like, but what they're doing there, like, there's plot. It's driven forward, and yeah, no, go and watch it now. Tell John he's wrong.
Does OnlyFans count as social media? But I don't know. You tell me. You're the one paying for all the feed pics.
Physical activity is involved.
Is any of you motherfuckers actually paying on OnlyFans for someone? Honest.
Is that where you go and actually pay
I've never
for
met these
pictures of
people.
naked women?
Like I don't know. Honestly, I don't know any person to come and say like, yeah, you know, I'm paying this bitch on fucking OnlyFans to send me videos. Where do
Not
they
quite
make the
sure
money?
how it works, but
It's like Patreon, bro. You go and you subscribe, but you also can get messages in private and you know get custom videos or whatever, which are not custom because they're for everyone who wants to pay.
right.
You don't have to pay to see a naked woman, so no. Cool admitting it though. I mean, you right now maybe by asking that question.
Mm-hmm. I mean, the internet. What I saw some statistic that like 80% of or some number like that is of the internet is porn. So I mean,
I find it fucking insane, man. That OnlyFans have become such a big thing. It's crazy. I don't get it. Like, fucking hell, Pornhub is free, you know? You go on fucking Google and you see all the fucking naked ladies that you want in your life. What's so appealing into paying someone for that? It makes no sense.
probably the personal connection or something like that.
What personal
That's the
connection?
psycho.
Is-
The illusion of it.
The illusion of it.
Well, I mean, the illusion of it gives the same dopamine hit as the real thing. So
Talking about porn,
the
Vrolok
brain
woke
doesn't.
up.
Oh, hello.
Now that's a person who definitely pays on OnlyFans. But you'll call it research.
Nah, man. He just takes them into his camera scanning array, and has them take the clothes off. So
And then he sends us
good to see.
his self-portrait. What kind of a narcissist do you have to be?
You have to pay on OnlyFans to get the proper scans, Nim. Keep up.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
He knows how to do money, As I say, he earns money. Yeah.
You see? Are you earning money, Vrolok?
Savrolok.
How many artworks? How many
Only
3D
one,
art of
isn't it?
myself do I have? 2. But
Yeah, there's one star.
I made them from scratch, motherfucker. You just push the fucking button. That's not art, bitch.
It's a really fucking expensive button, though. Paid a lot of money for that button. Or somebody did.
Fucking AI artist that you are.
I plus D meant this.
These hairs look too thick.
8 months of investigation. Shut the fuck up, bro. 8 months of investigation. 27 years, bro. That's how long it took me.
This is all janky.
8 months of investigation. What did you investigate in 8 months? And in those 8 months, how many hours a day did you investigate? Please tell me. Stop being stupid. This is exactly the kind of thing that, you guys need the fucking Clockify for.
What?
A time tracker.
Oh, yeah. I use
12,
toggles.
15 hours a day.
Yeah.
Go suck a dick, Vrolok. Even if you spend 12 hours in front of the PC researching and studying, you're not actually doing that for 12 hours. You'd be surprised that it might actually be like 5 hours out of those 12.
I'd be surprised if my active working hours even reaches 6 most days.
Like, look, I can give you an example. Today, right? Like today, from 5 a.m. till 9 p.m., right?
But you have Clockify on.
I do have Clockify, yes. So I spent, in 14 hours, I haven't been anywhere. 2 times out with Luna and eating, right? And I actually spent almost 5 hours in Unreal. 35 minutes in fucking Max, 13 minutes in Topogun, 3 minutes in ZBrush, and that's about it. That's in a fucking full 14 hours day. Come and get a scan for free. I don't want to get a scan for free. I can sculpt myself, my friend. I'm good. You show me the boobas that you scan if you want to impress me. Don't come at me with fucking narcissistic bullshit and not calling it narcissistic bullshit because that's what exactly it is.
This Clockify thing, is it tracking like when your mouse moves?
Yeah. It calculates when you're idle. If you're idle for more than, I don't know, 15 seconds, it stops adding.
Mm-hmm.
You think those scans can be
How
useful for
many-
reference? First and foremost, those scans, if you actually look at what Vrolok is doing, because he's working with the what the fuck is called Vrolok?
Radiance fields.
It's not actual cloud, point of cloud, whatever that you have, and
Well, you can make.
but you can convert them into geometry. But you've seen, because Vrolok actually posted how that mesh actually looks like when it's converted, and it's absolutely garbage. I can make a better scan with my fucking phone. Gaussian splatting. That was the word that I could not find. Right? If you actually look at this, right? This fucking shit looks terrible. Looks like a scan with the phone. I don't know exactly what research he did for fucking 8 months and what he invested in, but this looks good only when you put the Gaussian splatting on. But
Yeah, or
geometry
some other
wise, it's useless.
radiance field thing. But I mean, they're not made with meshes in mind, though, so you have to think about that.
Yeah. And it's a solid technology, right? Your rig is not for photogrammetry, for 4D GS. Yes, but can you not convert Gaussian splats into it?
Well, that's what he did, isn't it?
Because I've seen better examples than that. Now the Gaussian splat looks fine, right? Because they capture everything.
You do actually get hair strands and stuff. It's quite impressive.
Yeah. It gets really good nowadays. There's some crazy examples. Even though Rorok didn't do a very good job with his either. He's kind of blurred. Or he got cheap and bought like Nokia 3310 instead of cameras.
Make an array of like just used up mobile and Apple phones, something, and make an array out of it.
Also, welcome back, Racy. Use consumer grade
Racy.
cameras.
Hello, Racy. Came for the boobas.
Give me 2 million euros and you'll improve the quality. Oh, shut the fuck up.
Cameras are expensive. Need the polished lenses by hand and stuff, you know. That only the people at Canon or whatever the company is that has these hand polished fancy lenses.
I think you don't have enough shots.
Well, 120 cameras, isn't it? I think that's what he said. You can hire him. Possibly for less.
It's not about. Look, bro. I'm picking on you because you sent a fucking scan of yourself, and that's super narcissistic. It really is. You know, it's like people. You know the guys that take fucking selfies all the time and post on Instagram? That's exactly what you pulled right there.
It's 120 selfies, actually. Sort of.
And it's, you know, we were expecting from you, given what you're doing this for, to show us some proper artwork. If I want to see an ugly dude, bro, I have fucking mirror right there. And nobody's interested in. I know it's inclusive and very trendy nowadays too. You're not gonna make money with that like that. Or, you know, there might be people in my Discord who are also target audience for your, you know, might help in your commercial success. Very, very bad entry. Very bad. Business wise.
It's a bad form to send scans of yourself, you say.
Yes, I mean, everybody would do it, right? If you have a fucking rig to scan, right? You'll definitely scan yourself and see how it looks. But that's not what you're marketing to others. That's for you to see how it works. Your marketing to others needs to be pleasant.
Well,
And given that his market is 100% male, Lasers are not good for scanning humans.
Nah, I
Forget.
like the subsurface scattering and all that's gonna fuck that up.
Yeah, lasers are good for when you want to scan, inanimate objects or big surfaces. LiDAR. You actually want to scan humans and you want to you need, polarized lenses and shit.
Yeah, get rid of the
And
specular.
multiple shots can get crazy results.
I got a decent result with like this dual camera setup. Probably what this Apple thing is doing, but this was like 2016 or so.
Yeah, but
It
I
was like a
also
handheld thing, so I only needed like 3 of them, and it turned, yeah, it's fine. Like, I mean, it's still grainy and all of that.
I had a fucking contract at some point to make a head, and they sent me like this batch of fucking references, right? Taken with a normal camera, nothing fancy. But because there were so many, I
Yeah.
pulled them into what the fuck is called, the one that Epic bought,
Oh, I forgot.
the reality scan. Put
Yeah,
it in
yeah.
reality scan, and I got a fucking amazing scan out of it. Needed like very very little cleaning, obviously in
Yeah.
the areas with hair.
But I mean, it's like this meshy thing as well. No, I mean, if you give it one concept, it at least for stylized
It's
stuff,
an
it does a
approximation.
perfectly
It's
fine job.
not. Yeah. It's
I don't think it would do a likeness properly. I have
no.
no
It's it is
illusions
gonna
about that.
fabulate a lot in terms of
Yeah,
volumes.
but I mean, if you just want props and stuff for a statue
Yeah, I
in
mean,
this and a
obviously.
bottle of this, it's gonna be like easy to mass produce. But what I was thinking, like, if you have a scan like this with with the neural, what's it called, cloud? I now the name went from me. What?
Neural network, LLM.
Yes, that too, but the radiance fields, the Gaussian splats. We will go with Gaussian splats, even though we can do radiance fields with other things. And you combine that with all of the images you get out from the camera. And if you write a good algorithm for combining them and turning it into a mesh likeness, you should ideally get a better result
Yeah, if
than
you have
either
enough,
one of them
you have
by
enough
themselves.
information. I mean, there's definitely, and the algorithms are always getting better, right? Like even Gaussian splat, like the progress in the last 5 years is tremendous, right? From what it
Yeah, I
was in
think
the
it's
beginning. Now you have things that you cannot even comprehend how good they are and moving stuff and shit, right? In it.
Yeah, oh, there was this music video some people lose like 6 months making, but they scanned a bunch of people animated. So there's like uh, the full camera setup, and it takes like how many frames per second, I don't know. And then they combine it all together, and it was like a Gaussian splat music video from some rapper, I think. Crazy.
Well, I'm sure there are plenty examples, right?
Yeah, but that was like proper. Okay, that's impressive. I wonder if I can find it. You've probably seen it. But, music video rap. I made music. Well, Google has a tab for short videos now. Yeah, it's this thing. Because I saw some making of for it. I just the music video is like, okay, this looks a bit weird. But I saw, yeah, helicopter video. For those interested, post it. thermal camera. So can you then map the veins and stuff as well? Probably. Generate textures for subsurface.
I mean, you can use different filters to generate different substrate from the skin. It's what
Yeah,
texturing
that's
XYZ is doing, right? Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
those
True
3
that.
maps to control the subsurface stuff.
Now you just need to make X-rays. Well, I mean, I did get from an MRI machine. I actually have my heart as an MRI scan on a CD somewhere. I don't have a CD player, but it is on a CD or a DVD.
I do have my bones also. Scintigram, which is kind of like a
Oh,
CTI.
from a CT scan. Yeah. I was asking if I could have that, but no, we don't radiate people. It's expensive and stuff. No, okay, you shouldn't do it unless you're sick. I'm a little sick. My lungs. No,
And the
nobody will
shit that
bought it.
put in your fucking blood, it's really is.
Oh, for the MRI, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't need that for the heart thing though. I like my girlfriend at the time was she was working as a radiologist. So they just needed some random volunteer to go, and I just like, that could have been me. And then okay, yeah, you can come in now, and put me in the machine. I was there for 45 minutes listening to the noise. Fuck, those things are noisy. Holy shit. They gave me like air muffs and stuff, but so that they could also talk to me in there.
The machine is too noisy.
It's just very noisy. It's like sitting inside of an excavator or something. Let's go.
Yeah, it's like the whole machine is spinning. It makes
But I mean, it
so
is
much
like a
noise.
massive magnet, so I had to like
Yeah, and the
pick up
magnet is
all of
spinning
my
around you
clothes.
very fast.
Wear one of these pajamas. Top Productions with Gaussian Splat.
Fixing those machines is so expensive.
Once some guy, they have a helium inside, and there is like a red stop button above the door usually for when it's gonna blow when people need to run or something. And one guy thought it was a door opener, so he jumped up and he hit that thing. So that like a great plume of helium just shot out of that little emergency chimney they have. That cost like 2 million or something Norwegian money. That is. You recognize yourself, Nim?
No, absolutely not.
I'm looking myself like this a bit. Stop distracting me. I've been trying to make tea for the last 2 hours and it's not happening.
Could cosplay that. This is a cosplay of me, bro.
Nim was the original. As was foretold back in 1977 or whenever they made this. What time is it? 10?
Time to sleep.
No, I had a nap.
I'm very surprised that I didn't fall asleep after eating.
Was it the peppers?
Mm-hmm.
I did my big eat at work. We had taco.
Survived like 4 more hours without sleeping.
I was sleeping with my eyes open at that point, which is a skill. Yeah, let's see. Put some Gaussian splatting in the films. All right.
Which is the top sleep time? What do you mean? How long do I sleep during the night? I stay in bed 7-8 hours. I actually sleep, and that I wake up often during the night, or I cannot breathe. So it doesn't count for 2 hours. It's probably those 2 hours that keep me alive.
Well, when you get older, you sleep even less, they say. So look forward to that.
Yeah.
I'll be right back 1 second.
No.
Learn to nap. That's the thing I hear.
Actually, napping fucks with my whole. Like, I need to nap sometimes, especially lately with the fucking sinusitis. My head hurts and my eyes, I cannot focus on anything. I need to take a nap to, recover. And when I do that, my whole day is fucked afterwards. I don't understand anything.
Right. No, I've
So
learned.
zoned
I've,
out.
I've gotten good. I've gotten good at naps. Quite it works. But I've had that too. Like if you just like to head is soggy and there's nothing works and you can't even think. Jump speed to ancienity. Oh, like went ancient. Oh, okay.
All getting old.
Yes, flying.
That'll be 26 this year. I know, bro. 26 every year. Only I would feel 26 though. Why the fuck the Game Awards would post there is now only one more week to play High Guard?
Are they shutting it down?
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, you better hurry up and play them.
No, but like,
Tell
why
me
would the
what's
Game
there.
Awards, who are, one of those who actually pushed this fucking game and praised it for how fucking amazing it is, post this shit now when the game is already done.
You're going down with the ship.
One of the top comments is, shit, bro, I almost gave a fuck. Jeff doubling down, yeah. Man, Marathon is looking great also. Doing fantastic.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be surprised next week if you heard that, you know, studios is closing. Insane, bro.
Excuse me.
Prediction of we're going to World War 3 before Grand Theft Auto 6. We're already part of World War 3. What more do you need? Needs to initiate to explode in Europe. Consider it World War 3.
How much is gonna cost, in your opinion?
Hmm?
GTA 6, how much gonna cost, in your opinion?
Please say again.
What's your yes?
What's
Please.
gonna cost what?
GTA 6.
How
Much is
much
gonna
GTA
cost?
6
Yeah,
is gonna cost?
yeah, in your opinion.
Mm.
Yeah.
Who the fuck
In his
knows?
opinion, does he have an opinion on how it should cost, or
I don't know.
are you asking opinion or what it
Probably gonna
actually
be
will
80, right? Like, 'cause that's what they're going for. You know, they want to push the fucking game to 80. And then there's gonna have
75 originally.
they're gonna have like 8 more versions that are gonna be up to 500 or some shit. Collector
Okay.
edition.
Yeah.
Who cares? I will not touch GTA till it comes to PC, which will be probably in like 3 years at best, if I'll still be alive. And if the game actually proves to be decent and not garbage.
Something to live for in them. Hey.
Yeah. Usually 1 year after? No. GTA
So it's
5
gonna be at
came
least
almost 2 years later. Like a year and 8 months or something like that.
It was 2013 on PlayStation.
Yeah, 2013 on PlayStation, 2015 on PC.
Yeah.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. Basically 2 years.
And then, you know, Rockstar will re-release it 85 times. Every time they improve one texture, there's gonna be a new release. Special edition, Ultimate Edition, 4K Edition, 120 FPS for PS6 edition. All the editions. We're playing GTA Online? Absolutely not. I'll play GTA as it's supposed to play it, alone.
The lights off.
Action adventure games playing multiplayer. What the fuck is this shit? People are playing GTA Online only for role playing and shit. What sane person, playing that shit for the fun of it and doing missions? Playing it for pretending that they are someone else.
Role playing in GTA. Okay. I wouldn't have thought of that.
That's what they do.
Yeah, I've
Dress
seen some
up.
Red Dead Redemption roleplay stuff
Same,
going on.
same with Red Dead Redemption.
At least, like, it's not. I mean, can't you just go to California and roleplay GTA and I don't know. Maybe you don't do the
In real
heist,
life.
but- Yeah, I mean, you can do all the drugs at least. I don't know.
I mean, I think it's
So
illegal
how's it
to,
different?
run over fucking hookers on the street.
I don't know, man. It's America. Shit goes on.
It's true.
So I was looking. You remember that G.I. Jane film from like '97 or something? Holy shit, Demi Moore was beefy. Because I was just looking at female actors that have shaved their head so I can look at head shapes, and it's like, but the muscles on that woman, that's wow. She must have taken some drugs. Mhm. Shoulders, that's trapezoids.
Wow. AMD, it's really going to shit with the video cards. Nvidia holds over 90% of the PC graphics card market in Q4 2025.
Really? Oh, okay. Yeah, I think it was 70% for a bit. I'm guessing places.
Kept dropping.
But is that for all of it,
And
including
Racy,
AI and all of?
Racy for personal computers. Racy
Oh,
still swears about how great they are.
yeah, but I wonder if they just went full AI and just gave up on.
I mean, AMD is not doing bad because, they have the whole console market. I don't give a
Right,
shit, right?
right.
Couldn't care less
It-
about us. That's not where their money go. AMD bet. I woke up the beast. Yep. That's why people buy them, huh? Racy? It's the best.
You get forced to buy it with a console.
For the console, yes. But for PCs,
Yeah, people buy consoles. How it goes.
yeah, but we're not normal people, are we?
I'm normal, Nim.
Sure. Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Ricky, I've seen what kind of games you play. You'd be satisfied with a fucking Radeon from 15 years ago.
Nim, you gonna make the top out of cloth so that the tassel could dangle?
I will have to make the tassel dingle, and she has like behind. I always forget this is not Max. She has the Ring out behind the neck.
Max does not have this kind of a viewport.
No, yeah, but I want to move around with Alt and
Yeah, I
left
get
click.
it. It's just like how can you actually mistake it when you see the graphics?
I mean,
You could set it to Maya.
you can
Which
set
is
your
just-
viewport even in Max. The real time. I've seen John using real time viewport when he was working here in Max 2025 and it was looking solid.
Well, maybe it isn't. I haven't tried in 24 either. I'm sat in 2019 and you cannot get this.
I mean, you cannot get this in any viewport because this is Lumen.
Well, sure, but I mean, it's close to.
But you can get pretty decent results, right? Something similar to this, absolutely. You need to bump up anti-aliasing, bump up all the textures up, have proper shaders. Even Red Dead Redemption or GTA 5 runs smoothly. No, that's what I'm saying. You're talking about games that were released 15 years ago. I was playing at max settings with my 980 Ti on 4K.
.980 Ti, yeah. It's a good card.
What I had before 3090, 2080 Ti. And then before that I had 980 Ti. Before that I had a 760. And before that I had a 550 Ti. And before that I think I had a garbage Radeon. I can't recall the number of it.
I had a Radeon that started stretching its polygons across the screen until the end of the world in games.
Bro, nothing was working with that garbage. I sold it after like 3 months or 4 months.
And mine was not saleable.
I could not work, bro. I could not fucking work. There was no fucking way to work.
I was just playing games, and even that didn't do so.
Now you armed an AMD card.
Name me one good game that has come out in the last 10 years from my point of view or yours. We played quite a few good games that came out in the last 10 years.
Age of Empires 2 DLC.
Yes. Shooter doesn't count.
Elden
Good.
Ring. Ask Morty.
Senua
That's why you
Hellblade
have
2.
Morty to go on.
Is that a good game, Racy?
No, it doesn't run on his card now.
Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Fantastic game. Ori. There are a lot of good games that came in the last 10 years. Also got a lot of garbage, but that's a different story.
Garbage.
Garbaggio.
What about Cyberpunk, Race? Cyberpunk is a good game? I mean, No Rest for the Wicked is not released yet. Still
I
early
can
access,
play
right?
it.
It's early access. Baldur's Gate 3. Is that a good game?
All of the Baldur's Gates are good games.
I know. Black Myth Wukong. Was that a good game?
That one is good. Yeah.
Oh, Deathloop. Was that a good game?
Most of these I haven't played, but
Dishonored 2? Less than 10 years, right? When was
Oh
this?
man, what's 10 years?
Oh no, it's 10 years.
2016?
Actually, 2016 it
2015.
was released, yeah.
16. Oh shit.
Which game was it
Doom.
again?
Dishonored 2.
Came out.
Oh, yeah.
When did Doom?
I know, Hogwarts. Was that a good game?
2016.
It's decent. I have it. Played a few hours.
Stalker 2? Uncharted, it's older than 10 years. Uncharted 4.
That's
Really?
the only like series of games that I've actually played through to the end. That's the
2016.
Uncharted.
16
May 10th,
it's
2016.
Yeah. I think I played. But I sometimes, go a bit far
Sekiro?
in the back.
Was that a good game? Where is
Beneath
Pavel
the
when you need
Shadows
him?
died more than once.
Oh, there were quite a lot of games, good games, but we also had a lot of fucking garbage. Stalker 2 was garbage? Why?
What?
What was garbage
Sorry.
about Stalker 2?
Oh. Be right back 1 second.
And then again, I was saying from my point of view, because we all are different. All like different things. Good strategy games? Nobody plays strategy games except us, the old people. Strategy games are dead. Kids nowadays do not have the patience for that.
Oh, I know a good few people who play Total War.
Yeah, but
They're not that old.
they're 40 plus.
No. Younger people actually play. They
You are
exist.
nobody. But the RTS is, there are very few people playing RTS now. Don't you see like the trend? It's all this fucking Fortnite, Call of Duty, Apex, Valorant, no brainers basically. Just fucking run around, slide, pick up weapons, and shoot other people. And the other idea is for community stuff. Nobody spends time actually learning games. Nobody. When I say nobody, it's a vast majority. Us, we the ones who are still enjoying games with depth are a dying minority. The more time will pass, the fewer we will be.
I don't know them.
You don't know? But what the
like,
kids play, bro?
I put my son to play Minecraft and build things, and he needs to like fight off the zombies himself and stuff. He's doing fine.
Oh, you have kids?
I have one.
There you go.
Every time I open my mouth about this, oh, you have kids, yeah. That's right. Not something I go talking about on the internet like every day.
No.
The kids of the interwebs or something.
My thoughts on Ashes of Creation. Ashes of Creation was one of those games that were promising in the beginning when they showed the teasers, and then the more they showed, the more garbage the game was. In the end, it's a fucking MMO, right? I can't stand MMOs.
That had.
I can't.
People were gushing about that when it they had like streamers had early access and stuff like that. It was apparently very good, or had a lot of potential, you know. And I don't know what happened. I have no idea, but apparently it went to shit.
It was overmarketed, like a lot of games, right?
Hmm.
You sell a fantastic dream, and then you release garbage.
Then you have to do like No Man's Sky devs and scrambles.
Well, some
for
of them,
10 years.
you know, went back and fixed it.
Mm-hmm.
Like Cyberpunk, it's a tremendously good example, right?
Yeah, but
They
that studio
fucked
had
up
to
a
do it to
lot,
save themselves.
and then they went back and worked a lot and fixed the fucking game, made it good, and then they released an expansion for it that's actually really fucking good, apparently.
Apparently, I need to play this game because I did like it is like Deus Ex and these kinds of games, right? And I did enjoy those. System Shock and System Shock 2. Much good, much great.
Are you still playing Star Citizen Racing?
Racy has gifted you more games than he has on Steam.
Mm-hmm. You'll be surprised what games he has.
Yes, well, Deus Ex. I think they did a remake of System Shock as well, which is kind of like the predecessor. I think it's a different company. I'm not sure. Might be I want to look at that, but that was more like the. I enjoy every new game that like brings something new with mechanics and all that. Oh, you can do hacking and all kinds of things. When you took over a robot and then blue shift up, and excellent. And then like when regressions happen, I get disappointed.
One day, probably once they reach 1 billion in funding.
Night Dive did the remaster. Alright, I guess I'll Google this. Was System Shock 2? System Shock remake. Night Dive Studio. Very positive on Steam. Not that that says much, but you know. When it's actually a remake, not some slight upres.
There's a turn-based game
Citadel
called
Station.
Norse Oath of Blood. Like it.
Oh yeah, I played the demo on the Next Fest, and it hasn't improved from the demo, which was janky as fuck. So I've seen people play it. They gifted a lot of keys to streamers and stuff, and it's like, yes, it is a janky game with a lot of potential. Shall we go and buy Racy some games? Wouldn't that be fun? From his wish list.
You know, really good strategy game. Which game are
Oh. First, you have to say yes.
You're gonna throw at me some pixel art. But it's not a fucking strategy game.
Technically, the first one is
Not even.
kind of. Well, it's running in a strategy game.
Yeah, it's running on the engine of the strategy game.
It's also using like the art. So it's like a. Well, it is. It is. It's not even technically a mod for it. It's like actually a mod for Warcraft, made by the guys. 948. Is that true? Nah.
And play Red Alert 3.
900 million, 925. Oh, it's getting close, man. It's getting close.
I refuse to give any money to Blizzard.
Yeah, but the Reforged didn't that suck? Like really suck.
I have very fond memories with Red Alert 2.
Mm-hmm.
Countless
You
hours
know,
played in the internet cafe.
I played the first Command and Conquer a good bit, but Red Alert never ran proper on the PC I had at the time, so it was a bit stunted. And then I got a new PC and ended up playing that Tiberian Sun stuff, which wasn't as good. Much Age of Empires 2, though. Age of Empires and Age of Empires 2.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
that's that good stuff.
I mean, the whole strategy was build up a massive thing and rush the other guy's gates. But you know,
Yeah, you
Also
gotta mess
have a
with.
little skirmish.
StarCraft 1 I abused a lot.
You abused it a lot, you say?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Siberian Sun. Mm-hmm. Good old days.
Yeah, Tiberian Sun. Had fun with that.
But Red Alert was better.
Yeah, but like I said, I didn't really properly play Red Alert 2. I tried, but the PC was not having it. You know, some self-cobbled together thing from parts I found here and there and bought for cheap. So yeah, wasn't great. It ran some games perfectly, and some others it was just no. I don't even know what GPU I had.
I know. Riva TNT2. That's what I was playing. Red Alert 1.
You remember all of your cards, too.
Not all of them.
I did at some point have both the Voodoo 2 and I've had the Matrox Mystique. These old first generation kind of early ones. I remember those. I sold one, swapped it for the other, and you know.
You haven't played StarCraft 2? I played for a while.
Yeah, I played the campaign. It was
But
good.
then it became like people got really good at it and it was not fun anymore. Because
Once
I
you get to
didn't,
like Platinum League,
yeah,
you're fucked.
I didn't have time to invest in, you know, going like a maniac. Because in
Learn
StarCraft
the
2
build
it was
orders.
all about, you know, building fast in the beginning.
Mm-hmm.
You would get
Yeah.
fucking rushed
Nail
all
down
the
that
fucking
build
What's
time.
order.
Yeah,
what's your opener? How do you block the openers?
exactly. And people got all these fucking, you know, muscle memory things, and I didn't. It was not fun anymore.
I have a coworker. He still watches like StarCraft games and stuff. And sometimes we just
Stefan,
go buy some food and
I'm pretty sure Stefan still plays from time to time.
yeah he was playing and then I said something about no you should only play Terran Master Race and he was playing Terran. I know. But there was the thing that they made that was supposed to be like a StarCraft from the ex-Blizzard devs or something that went to shit. Because he was looking at that and playing it, the beta, the alpha, whatever. Which, yeah.
There were a lot
Did
of
not go
failures. Slowly died down.
well.
Age of Mythology.
I just wonder when the Squadron 42 thing is gonna release. It's like, before or after GTA? Or before or after fucking Elder Scrolls 6? Probably. Age of Mythology. I have touched it.
Played also. know what was fun with my friends back in the day? Heroes of Might and Magic.
Which one? 3?
Anyone, any of it.
Mm. I played the third one for a fair bit. I
It was
didn't quite
really
understand it at
fun
the
to play
time.
on the same PC, you know, with multiple people.
Oh, hot seat and that, yeah.
Mhm.
What game did we play hot seat? What was that?
FIFA 98 and Mortal Kombat 4. And Worms.
Mortal Kombat 3 I played a lot. That's what I had. Ah, yeah, Worms on the LAN. Good old classic Worms. You bastard! Shoot your teammate. Much enjoy.
I think I need to go to sleep.
No.
It's that time of the day.
9:22 here.
I'm yawning. Brain is not. Oh, wrong fucking chat.
Just dunk your head in some cold water. You'll be fine.
Well,
Worms. No.
thanks for hanging out, guys. We didn't do anything today, basically. Another very
Explored technology.
explored
So much
technology.
exploration.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did like Vrolok. I worked the whole fucking day. Very hard.
Studying, practicing the art of the blade.
Here, guys.
Thank you guys for being here and
Good luck.
talking. I'll catch you around. Yeah.
Thanks for the stream, then.
Bye.
Bye.